Hey guys, my name is Wolf of Lego, and today we are going to be talking about Logan. Now, Logan is the newest Fox X-Men movie directed by James Mangold, who also directed The Wolverine. Quick side note, I've never watched The Wolverine, and is the last performance of Hugh Jackman as the Wolverine and Patrick Stewart as Professor X. This movie is great. More or less without trying to spoil anything, Logan is not the man he used to be, and him and Xavier are some of the last mutants in the world trying to live their lives in peace. When a young mutant arrives in need of their help, Logan must take her across the country while being hunted down by dark forces. You don't know how long I've been waiting for a superhero movie that isn't the end of the fucking world. This movie is on a much smaller scale in the sense of plot. This movie is very much so a character-driven story, much like a drama, with action sprinkled throughout. It really doesn't feel like a normal superhero movie. The plot is pretty simple, of getting to point A to point B, and all the performances are very good. Especially Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart. Nice to see them doing something a bit different from the normal routine. And Daphne Keane, who plays Laura, is fantastic in her role. Donald Pierce was one of the better superhero villains in a movie I've seen in a while. The R rating is very appreciated, and it is a movie made for adults. The themes in this movie are very dark and depressing, and the movie is violent as fuck. The blood and gore effects are great. I really can't tell if they use CGI or actual blood squibs and props and whatnot. It's fucking great. If you've ever wanted to see Wolverine use his claws for their intended purpose, now's the time to go in the movie theater. The camera work is pretty good, nothing that's gonna blow you away, but it is very well done. The music has a very western vibe to it that sounds a bit more unique than most X-Men movies. I do think the music in the third act could have been a bit better, maybe some more layers and stuff like that. Now, I really enjoyed the chemistry with Logan, Charles, and Laura. It was great to see them interact with each other. The action in the movie was very well done and I enjoyed it a lot. There is a very heavy exposition scene. I don't like that much, but it's necessary information for the plot, so it's kind of needed. So that's more of a personal thing. I just think it was a little, any exposition really I don't appreciate too much in movies unless it's done really well. And this one kind of was, but kind of wasn't. You know what I mean if you see it. Now, what I really didn't like in the movie is a certain plot point, and I want to talk about this specific plot point, so... Spoiler warning! Go to this part in the video, and I will give you to the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. In the movie, Charles Xavier dies. I like how they handled it. It's not some huge sacrifice explosion, like in X-Men The Last Stand. But who kills him is what bothers me. The evil organization, I don't remember their name, I think it was like Transigent something, I didn't have the time to look it up and I couldn't find it anywhere, who made X-23, aka Laura, and all the other mutant kids, also made a Wolverine clone, X-24, who is also played by Hugh Jackman. Now, it's not terrible, it sounds cheesy, but it works. Just seeing Hugh Jackman fight Hugh Jackman was a bit distracting. I know they used his tissue and built him from scratch, and he is a clone, so he's going to look like him, but I personally would have preferred something a little different. But watching it again, it does grow on you, so it's not that bad. And the big exposition scene was Logan watching the phone recording that the nurse left for him. It was more or less there to tell the audience how they made Laura like Logan. I found it a bit ridiculous how she was able to record herself the night she died, edit together a video with clips of the facility and when she escaped with the kids. She also puts in a nice voiceover and then just assume that Logan will find it. Like I said, I thought it was a bit ridiculous. Oh, and Logan's death was very bittersweet. I like how they handled it a lot. Like a lot of things in this movie. Overall, I think this is a great movie and I highly recommend that you check it out. But who am I kidding? This video is like a week late, you've probably seen it. So yeah guys, that was my first ever review on a movie. Let me know what you think. Any constructive criticism is very appreciated. And would you like me just to make these full-on spoiler reviews? What would you like to see? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not going to review every movie I see, just ones I really want to talk about, so there probably won't be one like for Kong Skull Island or something like that, but like just movies I want to talk about for now. I might get into doing more of them when I get better at this, but hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one.